I had the chance to check out one of the newest eateries down in the Jazz District.
Well, it's run by Chef Anita Moore, who you've seen here before on Better Kansas City.
And we'll start by walking through some of the signature dishes they offer at Soiree Steak and Oyster House. Sitting down with Chef Anita. Of course, you've seen her on Better Kansas City before. This is your new spot in 18th and Vine. Soiree Steakhouse and Oyster Bar. First off, tell us all about it.
Yeah, so it's a Southern style steak and oyster house. We just take recipes that you grew up with and just kind of elevate them and make them a little bit more. They always taste good, but we just make them presentable.
Well, you got some of your signature dishes out here right now. Kind of walk us through what you got.
Yeah, so first of all, we have our charbroiled oysters, which we're an oyster bar, so we got to have that.
Yeah.
This has a 4-cheese sauce on it with garlic butter, and we do those on the grill.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and then another great appetizer that is probably one of our #1 sellers is our Southern Calamari. So it's calamari kicked up because it also has like a Frito misto vegetable, which is something you find in the South. Zucchini, squash, green beans, all that is in there, and it has a dipping sauce, which is our remoulade.
So what's this over here? Is that the green bean?
That is a green bean.
Okay.
Green bean, zucchini, and squash. It's amazing.
Oh, very good.
And then one of our signature steaks, our Jazz District steak is what we call it. So it's a 12-ounce strip, and we serve it with sweet potato fries, and we have a whiskey bourbon sauce that goes on it.
Okay, now, do you call it a Kansas City strip here, or is it a New York strip?
We call it a Jazz District
Jazz
strip.
District strip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to pay homage to our district here.
That's right. Well, that leads me to my next question. What's it like being in such a historic part of Kansas City here at 18th and Vine?
Oh, it's a dream come true. I mean, it's amazing to be involved in the transition that they're trying to make down here.
Yeah.
We have a lot of more business owners coming down, filling up some of the spaces. The city has been really involved in trying to get things going and make it, you know, a little bit more lively like it used to be back in the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to jump down here, didn't it?
Yeah, this actually used to be a hotel. So this
really?
is where like all the jazz musicians and stuff used to come, you know, and eat and stay and stuff like that. So I was blessed to be able to become part of it. So
excellent. Well, that's exciting. I'm anxious. Can I try some of your calamari here first?
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, and what type of sauce is it? The remoulade?
Yeah, that is our remoulade sauce.
Remoulade.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce things the right way. I just eat them. So here we go.
Yeah, so it's light, crispy. You still get the taste of the calamari. It's not overpowering.
That's fantastic. I'm gonna eat some more. And those dishes were delicious, and we had to wash them all down with some tasty beverages, right? Next up, we're gonna go behind the bar. All right, welcome back to Better Kansas City. Are you thirsty? Well, after this, you just might be. Chef Anita is gonna take us to the bar for a sip at Soiree Steak and Oyster House down in the Jazz District. You guys are going to make up some of the signature drinks you guys have down here at the restaurant. Why don't you tell us what they are and walk us through them?
Yeah, so first we're going to make our Jazz Crush, which is new to the menu.
Okay.
We use Tomstown bourbon, which is a local whiskey. And then it also has a lemon juice, orange peel, simple syrup. Everything, all our syrups are made pretty much in-house. We're trying to get, you know, recognized as a craft cocktail bar as well.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably one of our biggest sellers since we brought it out a couple of weeks ago. So
this is just a good bourbon cocktail. Just wanted to get and come down and sip on here at the bar?
Yeah, summertime cocktail. Once you see how it's made, you'll see why it reminds you of the summer.
Chef, what type of glass is that? Is it a different special glass for this cocktail or anything?
I call it a beer can glass. It holds the crushed ice really well. And if you ever had Sonic crushed ice, that's what we use in a lot of our cocktails. Yeah.
A lot of people love that ice you can get there.
Oh,
Sonic.
yeah. So when he adds the grenadine, you'll see how it kind of goes down to the bottom of the glass and layers up, and then he'll top it with an orange peel. We started it on our happy hour menu, but it's grown and we've just added to our regular menu as well.
And this is the 18th and Vine Jazz Crush. For the next drink down here, what do you guys have on the menu that we're going to talk about?
Okay, so this is Slap Your Daddy.
Slap Your Daddy.
This is a play on Slap Your Mama. But Slap Your Daddy, it has a sweet potato puree in it, and we use a Rittenhouse, which is a 100 proof whiskey. We're really big on whiskey and bourbon down here.
Okay.
And then we have some orange bitters, and then we'll toast a marshmallow, which we make these in-house as well, and that'll go right on top.
A sweet potato puree.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm intrigued. Let's get after it. And this is our, what's this again? That's a whiskey or?
Rittenhouse rye.
rye, straight rye whiskey. All right. Bitters.
Orange bitters.
And that's our sweet potato liquid puree.
Now, is there any alcohol in the puree, or is
No.
that just
It's just
an in-house mix that you guys have?
Yeah, we just roast the sweet potatoes and strain them and get a simple syrup in there and make a liquid.
Yeah.
And you'll see in this cocktail we use a little bit of a bigger ice because when you drink bourbon you use a bigger size ice. So.
Bigger ice cube, definitely. Gotcha.
Add it to it.
Oh wow, look at that.
And then we toast the marshmallow at the end. And then we just throw it on top.
And you're good to go.
And you're good to go.
Kind of their take on the old-fashioned there. So the food is good, the drinks are good, but the ambiance and layout of the restaurant also has a lot to do with your dining experience. So in the next half hour, Chef Anita shows off her new digs. All right, it used to be a hotel that housed baseball greats and jazz legends.
Now it's being converted, or it's been converted, sorry about that, into a swinging spot for eat, drink, and to hear great music.
And Chef Anita takes us through her new restaurant at 18th and Vine in the Jazz District. It's Soiree Steak and Oyster House. The atmosphere and the space in here is way more than I was expecting when I walked through the front doors. Let's kind of like walk through your restaurant here and kind of tell us about it as you came upon the space, you saw it, and you started designing it to make it your own.
Yeah, I mean, when I first came in we just did a complete build out.
Yeah.
I wanted to really open the space up, make it more inviting and warm. Me and the designers at Hermano's design team, we sat down and we came up with a wonderful design where it's open, it's inviting.
I love the print up here on the wall, Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, so a lot of what I do is I let local artists come in and sell their artworks. These are from Black Art and Black Space, so they brought them in to sell. You can buy them right off the wall. Some of them I won't let you because I'm eventually going to purchase them. And then Ethnic Art, which is our next door neighbor, he has a few paintings in here as well, and it just really brightened up the room.
Yeah, they look great. And again, it's just a big open concept that you have over here. And walk over and your bar is really nicely set up over here.
When I went to Vegas last year, I fell in love with a restaurant that had a wooden bar.
Yeah.
So I kind of took that concept, and since we're a steakhouse, you know, Kansas City, we're known for our beef, you know, so I thought why not just throw a little wood everywhere.
Well, it looks really sharp with the beams up top there, and I think the black and then the wood down below really sets it off too. It's a nice juxtaposition.
And it's just set up for people to kind of come eat and as well as just roam around, enjoy, mingle. We have a lounge area over here. And as you see, the bar kind of wraps around again. Open space. We do have some private areas that people can request if they like. But most of the time, people like to be out here and listen to the live music that we have.
And how often can we come here and hear live music?
We do it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have 2 sets on Friday, Saturday, and then we have an amazing saxophone player that will be playing here every Sunday.
Who's that?
His name is Chris.
Okay.
I just met him 2 weeks ago, but as soon as I heard him, I'm like, can you come every Sunday? And he agreed to it.
Really?
So, yeah.
One listen, he's here every Sunday.
Every
Gets the
Sunday.
gig. Okay.
Yes.
Well, Chef,
Yes.
thanks for the walk around your restaurant.
Can we show the Oyster Bar?
Oh, yeah, let's go see the Oyster Bar. It's over here.
Yeah, so we have an Oyster Bar that's actually set up today. We're just now getting into setting it up.
Okay.
But it's going to show some of our daily oysters and our fish of the day specials as well.
And what are the different, I don't know anything about oysters, as I think I've shown before. What all do you have set up here?
So here we have some Branzino that we're running. It's a flaky, light fish, great for lunchtime. And then, of course, we're always going to do a red snapper or something from the Gulf. And then currently we have Blue Point oysters.
All right.
And a little soft shell crab out there that you had earlier.
Yeah.
Another thing that we have over here is our chef's table. I think we'll have our first chef's table on August 3rd. It'll be creative, about a 5-course meal.
So it's a super great place to sit down and eat. You can check out some live music, and it's just down the street from the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum. It's just a cool part of the city to be down in and be a part of.
Well, and that chef's table, I mean, coming up not too far, a 5-course meal, I bet that would just blow you away.
And also, just FYI, our intern Brianna had shot that entire segment, so
awesome,
2 thumbs up, Brianna, well done.